In a buyer's market, power shifts, and that shift changes everything about how a transaction ultimately plays out. Buyers gain leverage, they gain flexibility, most importantly, they gain time. That combination gives buyers room to think clearly instead of reacting under pressure. I'm Mitch Ragan with the Ragan team over at Next Home Signature Real Estate here in Omaha, Nebraska. And today, I want to explain how to recognize a buyer's market and how buyers can actually use it wisely instead of wasting the opportunity. Buyer's market isn't just about prices coming down. It's about how behavior change, and once you know what behavior changes to watch for, the signs become pretty clear. The first sign is negotiating power. In a buyer's market, buyers are in a stronger position to negotiate price, repairs, overall terms. Sellers are more open to conversations because they don't have multiple offers lining up behind you. That doesn't mean every seller is desperate. It means buyers finally have room to ask questions, push back, structure offers that protect their interests, not the seller's. Negotiation becomes normal again instead of feeling like a risk. Another major indicator is inventory. In a buyer's market, more homes are available. Listings sit a little bit longer. Buyers have options. When buyers have options, sellers have to compete, not the other way around. That competition shows up in price adjustments, improved condition, and better terms. Sellers start paying attention to how their home compares to other markets because their buyers are actively comparing. Closing cost concessions are another clear signal. In a strong seller's market, asking for closing costs is often a non-starter. Sellers don't need to offer them. But in a buyer's market, those requests become reasonable and often expected. Buyers may be able to ask for the help on closing costs, prepaid expenses, or other financial concessions that make the deal more manageable up front, that can significantly reduce the amount of cash needed to close up front, which matters for a lot of buyers. Financing flexibility improves as well. In a buyer's market, sellers are often more open to different types of timelines. FHA, VA, and other financing options that might have been passed over in a competitive environment are suddenly back on the table. Longer closing timelines can also become very negotiable. That flexibility gives the buyers the ability to line up financing, inspections, logistics, and not feeling rushed. But one of the biggest advantages of a buyer's market is something people didn't always recognize right away: time. In a buyer's market, buyers don't have to rush. You can take an extra day to think. You can compare homes side by side. You can sleep on a decision without worrying that the home will be gone in the next morning. You can get together with your agent and discuss. That breathing room leads to better decisions. It allows buyers to evaluate the full picture instead of reacting emotionally or making compromises they don't fully understand yet. Time is on your side in a buyer's market, but only if you use it intentionally. And that's an important point. Just because buyers have leverage doesn't mean they should use it recklessly. Over-negotiating can kill good deals. Making unrealistic demands can push sellers away, and the goal isn't to win every point on the board. The goal is to create a deal that makes sense, holds together through closing. Smart buyers focus on the fundamentals. Is the price supported by the market? Are the repairs reasonable? Do the terms protect you without creating unnecessary friction? Those questions matter more than squeezing every last concession out of a seller. When buyers approach a buyer's market with clarity instead of entitlement, deals move forward smoothly and predictably. So when you step back and look at the overall environment, the signs become clear. If you're seeing more inventory, more price reductions, longer days on market, and more seller concessions, you're likely in a buyer's market. And that's not something to be afraid of. It's a huge opportunity. But like an opportunity, it works best when you understand your leverage and you use it thoughtfully. If you're buying in Omaha and you want help navigating a buyer's market with confidence, reach out to the Ragan team at Next Home Signature Real Estate. We'll help you understand where you have your leverage, where you don't, and how to use the market smartly to your advantage.